Guys, what a crazy surprise we got today in the name of the Summoner Choice 2024 Rework Edition. So we basically get to pick one out of these 8 phenomenal champions, where I consider some of them completely classic. Kamala Khan was added a little bit later on, but for the sake of, make everybody happy, let's just call it a classic champion. But before we get into this video, man, I have something special to announce. Today we are celebrating 7 years on YouTube. I started doing this channel because I just wanted to show what I was opening from crystals, because I was opening so many crystals, even though I was not a spender, just a lot of grinding. And here we are 7 years later. We had a lot of ups and some downs. You guys have been showing me a lot of support and I truly appreciate it. We did it together, guys. Big congrats to us. And now let's move on into today's video. It's interesting. I did not expect this today of all days, especially after I had that live stream, which I didn't watch. Shame on me. This is the official graphic for it, Summoner's Choice 24, and I'll just do this so you guys can see all the options. Okay, if this will work. So we have OG Captain America, and let me just say this before we even see the rest of the options, which are over here. If you're not gonna pick OG Captain America as one of your finalists out of this, there's something wrong with you, man, and you better get that checked out. We've been trying to get a buff on OG Captain America. It's Captain America, man. Like, he should have been buffed already. He should have been rework buffed, whatever you want to call it, but holy cow. Okay, so we have Captain America, that's one of my choices, and Doctor Strange over here. So let's recap all of them. Captain America, Black Widow. I mean, they all deserve it, right? Blue Cyclops, Iron Fist, Doctor Strange, Elektra, Kamala Khan, Black Bolt. Okay. Now, before we move forward with this, I just want to say one thing and one thing only. I really want all of these guys to be buffed. I want all the champions to be buffed, all the old ones, but all of these guys here should be buffed as soon as possible. So let's look over the details a little bit. So it's going to be starting on August 12th at 11 a.m. Pacific time, which is California time, baby. What? Okay, I can put my camera back now so you can see my ugly face. It's going to be a group 1 with Captain America, Black Widow, Cyclops, Blue Team, and Iron Fist, which I just showed you the graphic for, right? And you should vote for Captain America, like there's no other choice. The second group, Doctor Strange, Elektra, Miss Marvel, and Black Bolt. Doctor Strange, man, what they did to him in that whatever patch update, I forgot what it was, 11 or whatever, back in the day, it was unforgivable the way they nerfed Doctor Strange, and we need to see him back up there, and we need to see that ASAP. So on August 12th, in between the times of, so from August 12th to August 13th, between 11 a.m. to the next day 11 a.m. we get to vote for him on Instagram, I suppose, and then the same thing the next day up until the day after, August 14, we get to vote for the other option. And then the top 2 from both of these, I guess it's gonna be a final. The top 2 from each group were gonna be like fighting each other in a semi-final somehow. Why they even need to do it like that, I don't know. And the main final will take place in August 16. Summoners will have 3 days to campaign for their chosen champion. Honestly, for me, this it doesn't really make sense, so let's read it together. The top 2 selected champions from each of those groups will then enter into the semi-finals. The voting to determine the finalists will be for 24 hours and take place from August 15 to August 16. The top 2 voted for champions will then advance to the finals. The way I read this, and maybe I'm just dumb, we will do a complete rework of one of your favorite 8 champions. Okay, so the way I understood it was that they're gonna do 2. All right, at least we get 1 buff, but it should be like all of these guys should be buffed. But honestly, if I had to choose between Doctor Strange and Captain America, it's Captain America all day, every day for me personally. All jokes aside, every one of you should vote for whichever your favorite is, obviously. But I think, and I might be wrong here, but I think a big portion of the player base will agree with this, with the fact that we need a buff on Captain America. And we needed it like 6 years ago, to be fair. I'm happy this is happening. Let's go back to the graphics, okay? I'm happy this is happening, man. They totally butchered that Doctor Strange. Iron Fist was always bad. I mean, not always. For a while, when they started doing those legend runs back in the day, in 2016 I think it was, or 2015, oh my god, it's been forever. He was one of the top ones to do it because of the armor break, right? But the quests back then were not that hard to begin with. Of course, Black Widow was amazing back in the day, but she got nerfed to the ground too on the same day that Doctor Strange got nerfed. And they still haven't fixed the skill mastery. I don't know whenever they're gonna fix that. Hopefully soon in this lifetime. time. So let's look over here. Electra had some utility, man. She just needs something, okay? I don't know if it's a complete rework because she's still kind of cool. They based the assassin mastery on her signature ability. Kamala Khan still has some uses. She has a niche fan base. I'm not gonna say anything about her. Same with Black Bolt. Black Bolt, I think there's two different synergies that you can use, and he's actually pretty cool. All of these champs, man, deserve to be phenomenal in the game. That's just my opinion. Of course, I'm biased because I like Captain America a lot, and I think he should be godly in the game, right? The original super soldier. He wasn't really the first one, but there were others who were given the serum before him, but that's, you know, we're not gonna go on a tangent there. Black Widow should be crazy good as a skill champion. Cyclops, man, how do you end up with making two Cyclops in the game and they're both awful? I mean, granted, this guy was a tiny 0.00005% better than Red Cyclops always. I think it's because of his armor break, but holy cow, man, they totally butchered both of these X-Men, didn't they? They totally did. Iron Fist, we already discussed him. Kamala Khan, you know, poison immunity is not really enough, and the Furies fall off very fast anyway. It's kind of tricky to do a heavy to trigger more Furies. I don't know. I haven't really used her that much except for that one Karina's challenge where we had to use her. Electra, I used to like back in the day. She was one of my first. Actually, both Black Bolt and Electra were two of my first 4 stars that I had maxed out, and for a long period, actually, Electra was, I think she was my top champion if I'm not mistaken, but I think she deserves a lot of love also. Doctor Strange, we're not even gonna go into this again, man, because he deserves to be the craziest wizard in the game, bar none, by far. I mean, come on now, he's Doctor Strange, right? And Black Bolt, basically, he should have this ability that when he opens his mouth, your character instantly, you know, I don't want to say the word because I don't want to get banned by YouTube, but he should be able to do crazy damage. Even a whisper would like knock out the entire building, you know what I'm saying? If he screams, like the whole city is gone. So that's Black Bolt for you. But let me know in the comments below, man, who are you going to vote for, man? And are you hyped for this? And my phone just beeped, but that's okay. So please don't hesitate. If you're hyped for this, let's hit those likes, man. Let's hit 1 like, 2 like, 3 like, all the likes you can possibly afford. Please consider subscribing to the channel. We have a ton of videos that are about to roll out, a bunch of crazy rank 5 videos for 6 stars and showcases, and a 7-star showcase that I have planned and in the works. I just have to finish the editing and upload them. I gotta finish the top 10 mutants, and then we have the top 10 skill and top 10 mystic. It's gonna be a lot of fun, but if you want to support the channel, there's some links in the description below you can click. Other than that, man, I'm hyped for this. If you're hyped for this, I want to show it, do it right now and get to the top immediately. Guys, I know I'm getting silly. I didn't even eat lunch yet today, so by the time you're watching this video, hopefully I'm gonna grab a lunch. I don't know, it's been such a crazy day. I had some other plans to do. That's it for today. I'll catch you later. Probably I'm gonna do another upload today. I haven't decided which one yet. There's so many cool videos that we guys gonna see on the channel very soon, but that's it for now. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.